morning, fellas. How y'all doing today? Are many of y'all into investing? What type of investing do you do? Have you found any type of investment that is very highly profitable, very highly guaranteed? In fact, even has a backup plan that you might even call a golden parachute? Now, some of you might be thinking about real estate, because real estate is a unique type of investment which does have a lot of tax breaks and deductions, and it's one of the few, if not the only one, maybe that I can think of right now, type of investment that you can actually insure against loss, damage, or complete loss. Yes. All right, but what I'm talking about today is the golden parachute. The golden parachute that exists in modern marriage. Now, the government doesn't have a policy where they give out money to support you after a failed marriage, but the government will enforce the parachute delivers the gold. Unfortunately, this only happens for one gender. It's very sideways. Many employers, most employers, big companies anyway, many years ago, decades ago now, used to offer pensions. It's rare now. If you're not in the government job, it's very rare to have a job that offers a pension plan, a retirement plan. I think it's about 15% of U.S. employers that do offers pension plans. But do you know that 100% of U.S. marriages offer alimony? And in 7 states out of 50, as of right now, they offer permanent alimony. Permanent alimony. Now that means permanent cash to one partner being paid for by the other partner for nothing. There is no reciprocal benefit. When you lose marriage, you lose property, you lose assets, you lose future money, and you also lose, you lose access to, you also lose access to companionship and physical intimacy. Yep, that's sex. Not once have I ever heard, and if I'm wrong, or if I've missed it, if you guys have heard about it, definitely let me know. But not ever once have I heard of a judge decreeing at the absolution of a marriage, signing off on a divorce, that although one partner is paying the other has no responsibility for showing up at the home and doing any cleaning, cooking, washing dishes, or providing any sexual intimacy. It's absent. It only goes one way. There's the payer and the payee. That's it. And that's really getting nothing for your money. Nothing at all. No companionship, no conversation, no happiness, not even an occasional nookie, no booty call. You can't even get your dishes washed, floors swept, house cleaned. How about a single load of laundry? Or a single load of something else? Good gracious. Nope, you're just out. And the government doesn't care. The justice system doesn't care. That's what they call fair. How do they figure that something like that is fair? Oh, heck no. When pensions disappeared from companies over the years, the government came in and tried to encourage people to provide a way and to encourage people to participate in these individual retirement plans, 401ks, where you have the ability and the responsibility of saving, investing, planning for your own future. So you make your own pension. You'll make your own pension plan. These things are out there. Everybody should be doing it. Even if you have a pension plan, you should put some money aside, additional monies aside, into some IRAs. Maybe we can talk about that more later. If you guys are interested, let me know. But if you've got the money and you can do it, put it in there. Put it in some smart investments. Put it in some long-term growth plans. And let it rise. Let it roll. Let it go. And if you can avoid marriage, which means ultimately avoiding divorce and having your assets split, then you'll do a whole heck of a lot better in multiple ways. Financially, primarily is what I'm talking about, but there's also the emotional and spiritual that you won't be splitting into that either. So, not surprisingly, my number one suggestion is to avoid marriage. You don't have to avoid relationships. You don't have to avoid women. But marriage in today's modern time is not a good investment. It's not a safe move. There's really no need to do it. There's no longer any stigma attached to shacking up, to living together without being married. There's also no stigma attached anymore to having bastard children, having children out of wedlock. Even if you have a child and you don't stay with the mother, you're still responsible as a man for supporting your children. Don't be that kind of guy. But if you're married, it's going to cost you a lot more in multiple ways. I'm focusing primarily on the financial, but there's the emotional, the physical, the mental, the spiritual that's going to get you as well. It's going to get you hard. So there's nothing wrong with having companionship. And there's nothing wrong with having children. But you need to have a safe plan. You need to do it the safe way, the proper way. Guys, support your kids and support your girls, your girlfriends, your wives, if they are deserving of it and they're loyal to you. But I do not see any positive reason that you need to include a third party in your relationship. The government. There's absolutely no need to get the government in there to be overseeing, judging, watching, regulating, measuring, tracking, and then managing the end of your marriage after you split. You can have a successful relationship if you guys are truly in love and you're truly dedicated to staying with each other forever. You don't need the government involved. You don't need a piece of paper. Just do the right thing. Be together. Be happy. Bringing in that third party, things just don't balance right on that third wheel. So don't do it. Good luck, guys. Marriage is an elective, which changes perspectives. People that genuinely really do like each other, even love each other, they get over that magnetic attraction very quickly, simply by jumping into a threesome with the government. Cretin Media out.